Republicans on Capitol Hill touting their freshly signed mega bill that Congress spent months trying to pass. Senator Josh Hawley told me how the One Big Beautiful Bill Act will impact the Show Me State.
Really all over the state. I mean, if you've lived in the St. Louis or St. Charles area and been exposed to nuclear radiation, and there's a lot of it in that region, if you've been exposed to that because of the government's negligence, you can now get your medical bills paid for if you have a disease caused by the radiation. I think that is going to be life-changing for thousands and thousands and thousands of Missourians.
The Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, or RECA, is a program Senator Hawley has tried to fund on the national level for months. With the passing of Trump's mega bill, RECA has new life. Also on the list of beneficiaries, according to Hawley, rural hospitals.
Beginning this year, later this year, Missouri will qualify for $250 million additional dollars in rural hospital support through Medicaid for the next 4 years. So there'll be no cuts, no changes to Missouri's hospital funding.
This despite Medicaid cuts included in the reconciliation bill. The Congressional Budget Office estimates nearly 12 million Americans could be left uninsured under this legislation, but Hawley says that won't affect the Show Me State.
Those estimates are kicking people off of Medicaid who are illegals, number one, and number two, instituting a work requirement. I want to be clear, there are no benefit cuts in this bill at all. Zero. I will not vote for a Medicaid benefit cut. There are no Medicaid benefit cuts at all in this bill for Missouri or for any other state.
In that CBO report, only 1.4 million of the 11.8 they estimate will lose coverage are due to citizenship or immigration requirements. Hawley also mentioned what are called work and community engagement requirements, which mandate people to prove their monthly employment status twice per year. Data from the Kaiser Family Foundation shows that in 2023, more than 90% of Medicaid adults ages 19 through 64 were working full-time, part-time, or fell under a qualifying exemption like caregiving, student status, or health problems. Over 2/3 of those adults were working. The Congressional Budget Office also estimated the Big Beautiful Bill would add $3.3 trillion to the national deficit.
Yeah, actually, that's just not accurate. I mean, there's a new CBO number out today, the Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, that says the bill will reduce the deficit by $400 billion just in the next few years. I mean, this bill did contain $1.6 trillion in spending cuts.
In that official estimate, the CBO did say the legislation would reduce the deficit by $0.4 trillion or $400 billion, as Hawley claimed. But when compared with their January 2025 baseline budget projections, the deficit would still increase by $3.4 trillion over the next decade.